Hello, everyone. I'm Phoenix Tremayne, and I have not made a video since September 5th. A lot of people have been asking me, where have you been? I've answered this question a lot in the comment section on social media, but of course, everybody doesn't see everything. So I'm going to go ahead and make this video to let you know what has been going on with me. And the question I keep getting asked, where have I been? Well, I've been really sick. So basically, what happened was I got what was called, I'm told is phosphate poisoning, where it all started when I smelled a smell in my bedroom. It smelled like mildew. And it was late at night. I was tired. I was sleepy. And, because I'm a retired firefighter, I have something because I'm a retired firefighter, um, I know when you smell mildew, you don't just sleep or anything like that. You need to deal with it right then and there. So I felt like it was coming from my air conditioner. So I got an old toothbrush and I started cleaning the vents. I let the water out. I watched YouTube videos on how to properly clean an air conditioner unit. And I did everything I could to make sure that when I went to sleep, um, I was getting fresh air. Now my house is, single detached. I live in basically the woods, wooded area. I mean, I look out my window, I'm gonna see deer and foxes, and we have a whole bird society because of all the different beautiful birds around here. And I'm describing all that to say that it's very nature around here. There's a stream not too far from the back of my house, which is nothing but woods. You can hear the stream, sometimes, and so that causes a lot of moisture, mosquitoes, and moss and mold. So throughout my house, I randomly have to look for and clean, mold, like in its weird places, like my bookcase, maybe a spot on the ceiling or something in the kitchen. So, I'm aware of these situations. And so that's why I made sure I thoroughly cleaned the air conditioner, which ended up leaking anyway. But but um when I thought it was clean, went to bed, and I did not my air conditioner has two places where the water can come out. I thought I put both in, but I guess I didn't, because the next morning my carpet was soaking wet from it leaking water all night. And it smelled foul in the room. It smelled really bad. When I woke up, I had a migraine. My head was just throbbing. And so, I went, you wake up, you gotta go to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom. And then when I went back into my bedroom, it was like, when you're in a room and it smells, or you're around something that smells bad, if you're around it enough, you either don't smell it or it doesn't smell as bad. So sleeping in his room all night, I had no idea how rank it had become because, I was asleep. And it wasn't until I went to the bathroom and came back into the room that the smell hit me like, oh crap, that's why I have a headache. And so my symptoms began to uh, increase. I was very dizzy, could not walk a straight line, um, uh, nausea, vomiting, just feeling really tired, and the headaches. And I think one of the worst things really was the dizziness, because it was like having vertigo. And the room was spinning most of the time, and my vision was extremely blurry. I couldn't really see that far out without it being blurry. And so basically, we took everything in my bedroom, threw the carpet away, threw my bed frame away, which also had something that looked like mold on it. Which I, if you're in the members, I was trying to keep the members posted on what was going on. Because the membership isn't free; it's $6.99 a month, and people paid, and I wanted to make sure that you know they didn't pay for nothing. So I, did continue my lives and just let people know my live. I'm not feeling well, but when it came to just trying to make the regular everyday soap videos, um, it was really easier to do a live or post, the spoiler information. But I mean, anybody watching me on those lives knew I wasn't feeling well. And when it came to the main channel, some people I saw in the comment section were saying, "Oh, he's abandoned us. He's only doing stuff for the member." No, I was sick, but also felt obligated to make sure that the members got, the information and got what they paid for. So, um, so uh, phosphate poisoning can last anywhere from 3 to 30 days. It lasted more than 30 days because I was still sick in October. The symptoms did start to go away, but it also revealed a second problem. I have very high blood pressure, like very high. So, two people that are very close to me have used natural means to bring their blood pressure down to normal. And even though a lot of people told me don't do it, I've been using those same natural means that they use to get my blood pressure down. It's still taking forever. It's still very high, but it's not as high as it was. Um, for example, my aunt in March, she had a small heart attack and stroke in March, and my blood pressure was higher than hers because I think it was like hers was like 235 over like one something, and mine was like 237 over like 160, 140, something like that. So, so I can feel when my blood pressure is high. There's very specific symptoms that let me know, one, check it, two, make sure that you're taking everything that you need to take to continue to bring the blood pressure down. Because after I finally got over the phosphate poisoning, I still had to deal with the blood pressure where I knew I had to rest, lay down, stay calm, take all of the vitamins and different things and aspirin that I needed to do to bring the blood pressure down. And then when I started to feel better from the blood pressure and it was coming down, I did something really stupid. I stopped taking the stuff I was taking, the thing that I used to complain with my mother. She died of diabetes, but when her medication was making her feel better, she would stop taking her medicine. And then she would get worse and end up in the ER. And here I am doing the same thing instead of staying the course of the regimen for my blood pressure and taking it several times a day to make sure I'm monitoring it. I got lazy, because it was going down. I was feeling good. And then, of course, if you don't do what you're supposed to do, it goes right back up. So between the phosphate poisoning and the blood pressure issues, because whenever I do my blood pressure on the blood pressure machine, it always says you're in hypertension crisis. So hypertensive crisis. One, hypertensive crisis. Two, or just hypertensive crisis. That's pretty much, what, you know, where I'm at. And then I see all of these different people, dying from hypertension, you know, and young too. So, and I'm 49. So when I say young, they're in their 40s, 50s. And, so I know it's real. And you can die from it. You can get a stroke like my aunt did. Ain't nobody got time to be learning how to walk again. I'll learn how to, hold a fork again. So this last month in few weeks, I've been concentrating on health, health, health. So um that is where I've been. That's what I've been going through. This video here marks my return to YouTube. Um, I am going to do the spoilers for the week, but um, I'm going to have to do that on Monday. And I'm probably just going to give some very short videos on that. I'm also going to be doing the coming and goings. YouTube has something called YouTube Shorts now. So I've done all of this for the member section this week. And now I'm going to be breaking it down for the rest of the, subscribers and people to follow me on YouTube. But I got to do it. I can't do it tonight. I am not feeling well. So, and it's taking me all day to do this video, but I really wanted people to know what happened to me, what I've been going through, and that I've really been trying to push through and do videos and things like that. But, along with these health issues comes depression, um, and even procrastination. It's just like you get out of the groove, you get out the habit, and before you know it, it's just like, between blood pressure, things I've been feeling, other health reasons, and then depression is a whole nother set of issues that makes you feel tired, sleepy, and procrastinate and things like that. So Monday is my day to Monday, October the 24th will be my day to get back to fitness. I haven't worked out in 2 months. And I had lost a lot of weight that I don't want to get back, and I am getting bigger. So I'm getting back to fitness. I'm getting back to doing videos for everyone. Um, Please feel free to become a member. You can catch up on everything. And I know I do owe my subscribers, since I got to 30K, alive. I haven't forgotten. I just haven't felt well. I just felt like, crap. So, 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 that is, what's been going on. I am feeling better than I have in since September 5th, but I am dealing with, hypertension and trying to make sure I don't end up having some stroke or heart attack or something. And my heart rate has been high. Now I feel my heart is just doing this. So, and here we go. I am drinking lots of water and juice, but I'm trying to drink mostly water. And it, I think even the water has been helping bring my blood pressure down, so I've been trying to do better. Um, Reduce salt, reduce processed foods, um, drink more water, drink more fresh vegetables, um, and because I have the what you call them the cold pressed juices, and then ginger definitely helps. So, and if you want to know what I've been taking to help with the hypertension, just off the top of my head, there's some stuff that was recommended to me is on Amazon. It's called Pure. Also, olive leaf oil actually works. It definitely drops like my blood pressure down at least 20% within an hour. Not regular aspirins you swallow, the chewable aspirins, and then there's like a whole bunch of other stuff I gotta take. It's like I counted yesterday. I take like 19 pills. 19 different vitamins. So, please wish me luck on I'm trying to bring my blood pressure down the natural way without having to take, blood pressure pills, which also has a whole lot of side effects with it. That's been my big thing. Reason why I try to go natural is because once I started reading the side effects of some of these pills they're supposed to help you, it's like I remember one time I was going through depression, was in the fire department, and the doctor prescribed me these pills for depression. And when I looked at what the side effects were, I was like, I'd rather be depressed. It was just crazy, crazy. All of and when you watch those commercials, they're supposed to help you with this, and then you just kind of pause and wait for them to say, "Yeah, but you're gonna have these crazy thoughts that'll make you want to do stuff, and you may not be able to sleep, and you may not, you may die if while taking this, but you won't have this other problem over here." So that's why I've been trying to do things naturally. Um, Fingers crossed it works. Worst case scenario, if I can't keep this number coming down with hypertension, I will bite the bullet. I do have insurance. And just go ahead and get blood pressure pills. But it actually seems to be working. Um, I think 2 days ago, I took my blood pressure and I was shocked. It was still high, but it was like 156 over something. And so here's the machine. So I'm user two. Diastolic pressure 108. Oh, 88. According to published standards. Here we go. This reading was hypertensive crisis. There you go, hypertensive crisis. But it's not funny. I know it's not funny. But and those are dangerous, still dangerous numbers. But I'm like, like my friends, like one of my friends is a pharmacist and one works in a hospital, is a nurse, and they look at me like, you take your butt to the hospital. And I'm like, but I was like in the 230s, sometimes the 240s. Seeing 161 is a win for me. But they're like, no, no, just no. So, so, so for me, coming down from such high numbers, and even though, 161 over whatever it was, it's still high because remember, I used to be a paramedic. So 120 over 80 is what you're supposed to be. So I know I'm still up there in high numbers, but I just want you to understand that if I have to take a rest to try to avoid a stroke or a heart attack or something, then sometimes that's just what I have to do. And then by the time I feel better, it's like Tuesday or Wednesday, and I'm like, oh, I can't, I can't do the spoilers that late. I mean, you're already watching the show. I also plan on doing a Days of Our Lives daily recap. Um, I'm just right now trying to figure out, do I want to do the recaps from episode 1 to the present, or just start this week doing the daily recaps? So um I'm doing better, and now I'm trying to get myself back to where I was. Like I said, tomorrow, which is Monday, I start fitness because I own a gym. So some of y'all don't know that I actually own a gym. So I'm gonna go down into my gym, and I'm a personal trainer with 2 certifications, and I have to physician heal thyself. So by doing what I need to do, eating right, because you can't just work out, you have to eat right, and I eat out less. Yesterday, me and the baby went to see Black Adam. So then we went to a restaurant. And I had oysters and they were so salty, and I shouldn't be eating anything that's salty. I had catfish and oysters. Because the places I can't remember the name of it. It's like oysters is like their thing. And I, started to get oysters Rockefeller, because I like to get that from there. I should have got that instead of the regular fried oysters because I shouldn't be eating anything fried. But that's neither here nor there. But I just wanted to update you on what's going on with me. Let you know, starting tomorrow, Monday, not only am I getting back into my fitness, focusing on drinking mostly water, I'm also ready to bring you your videos, let you know what's going on, who's coming and going, and what's going to be happening on these soaps. But in case physically, mentally, health wise, I can't do it, um, you can still join the membership. I noticed there was an uptick in members when I was sick and wasn't posting videos. So I appreciate everybody who joined the membership while I was ill. And like I said, I did my best to get like the spoilers at least 2 weeks in advance and things like that. And yeah, so I'm going to be working hard for the members, the subscribers, and the people who just come to watch me, but for whatever reason haven't subscribed. But hey, that's it for now. Look out for those new videos tomorrow. I don't know when you're gonna be watching this, but Monday, um, the October 24th, we'll get into it with the spoilers, the Days of Our Lives daily recap for people who just want to talk about the episode or no longer able to see it because they don't have Peacock. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.